BrewzNET offers three different types of vessels and tanks to choose from. You've got vertical tanks, which are good for rendering things like kettles and mash tuns. There are horizontal tanks, which are pill-shaped, and probably not a lot of homebrewers have them, but they are available. And then conical tanks, which are primarily used for conical fermenters. To use any one of these vessels, just click on the icon on the left-hand side, and then click and drag the vessel into place. Once it's rendered, you'll see the bounding box that you can use to resize it, as well as a number of control points that you can use to set certain properties, such as the liquid level, the various dimensions like the cone height and the cone width, and you can also change how rounded the top is. Now, in addition to these properties, there are also a number that you can set in the property editor over on the right-hand side, and you can also swap out some of these properties by using the right-click menu, such as the gradients, such as going to a light gradient versus the standard heavy one, whether you want to have an open top or a closed top, and a few others. You can also change the tank type dynamically to something else. For example, we'll just change this back to a standard vertical tank, and you'll notice that the same control points still apply to this tank. Even though it's a vertical tank, it's just how rounded that bottom is. And the horizontal tank, which we haven't looked at yet, is pretty much the same way. You've got basically the same control points. You've got a liquid level. You've got some control points that influence how rounded the two sides are, and then another control point that is how much of the liquid surface you can see.